That intro is Rory's art mixed with Zombie's musical talents and
Unforgettable. Definitely forgot it. Didn't forget I made that years
and
ago.
my editing prowess.
That's so funny to me.
He's like,
He's like, "What do you think?" I'm like, "I don't know. The intro's good. I just don't like the music." He's like, "Dude, you made the music," and I'm like, "I completely forgot I did that years ago." I think it's the first and only thing I've ever made musically. So
it works. And then I tweaked it a little bit just to because there was just this annoying twang in it that I was like,
yeah,
no, we can't have that. But
that's fine. I didn't. I listened like I. And then it grew on me. I was trying to go very. Now that I remember, I did it very like tabletop. The Geek and Sundry tabletop kind of vibe.
yeah.
Uh, Back in the day.
And it definitely fit with like Hal for campaign 1 being the bard and just trying to make something. I think
Yeah,
it's a shame we didn't use it until this campaign, though, to be honest. But I think the vibes were a little different, so
fair. I
I
got
think it
those two
works
with
here.
fresh ears, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome back to another episode of Cult Fiction. Tonight, we're starting a little late, so we're going to have a bit of a shorter one this go around. But where we last left off, the metal men have been essentially, how do we put your activities? Raiding Director's old clinic in the name of gathering important medical resources to take on their mission to the foreign shard of Shambhala, a place where plant life roams in the way that most animals do, or better yet, the way that most humans do. In such a world, things are certainly not going to go as expected. However, before they can even begin that journey, they must start here, traveling there. At present, the group must depart from their sort of meeting place. Well, for everyone except for Director. The town of Coastal City. They had a pretty uneventful trip to get here, but it was about 5 days or so, maybe a week. However, it's the way back where things get interesting. A lot of you have boarded a train out of Coastal City to take you along the coastline to the much larger city of Stemburg. In Castemia, there are some very large cities. Stemburg is one of them, known for its mech fights and its, how do I put it? Excessive pollution. As you travel along the train ride for days passing, you end up looking at the Gulf of Grey Water out the window, seeing these long stretches of oil spills. And Coburn, you know your home is somewhere out there under the waves. And the place you came from constantly tarnished by this land-dwelling excess. You make your way along the coast, and throughout days, you're able to sleep on the train and, small little rooms dedicated to each of you. Typically to a person. To which end I'll ask, who's pairing up with who on the trek?
It's a good question. I think
Yeah.
I'm assuming the brothers would pair up, but I would make. I'll say it's a safe assumption, unless one room is used for your suits. For the people.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, probably that we would share a room.
That would make the most sense, honestly.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yerp.
So in that case, you're sort of.
Why don't we all just sleep together?
You can kind of think of it like the train ride from like the start of the Harry Potter movies, where it's this. There's like space for two people. You can kind of lay down or whatever, but it's sort of a private room. Not big, but enough to last you the 4 days of travel. Your trip is largely uneventful. That doesn't mean there aren't events, though. What I will ask is, to those of you who would wish, there is a job posting on the train for skilled adventurers to essentially take guard shifts. If you were to,
Yeah, I would.
okay, if you were to accept that, it's basically like work 8 hours on a guard shift, and your fee for the train is waived for the day.
Okay.
Obviously,
That's interesting.
Okay.
Obviously, you have to be a competent adventurer, but yeah.
I have no marketable skills, so
Yeah, director's kind of in the same boat. Director's like, not really a combat person.
Coburn would for sure.
So
He actually would probably enjoy being on guard duty more than trusting somebody else with it. So yeah, he'll do it.
Hell yeah. In that case, we got 4 days to get through, and we have multiple shifts to get through. So let's speed run it. Is everyone here working at least 8 hours a day?
Yeah.
Coburn for sure would. I don't know about anybody else.
Okay.
Director would probably team up with somebody else, but he wouldn't take a shift on by himself.
Okay. Yeah, typically you're put in
Yeah, I
pairs.
understand.
Then yeah, he'd team up with somebody for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess if everyone else is doing it, he'll hop in for a pair. You don't have to. You can relax, hit the bar cart. He only sleeps about 4 hours anyway, so.
Yeah.
Right.
There's not a lot that goes on here. But as you are departing from Coastal City, I'll ask for who's in the morning, afternoon, and evening watches. If you're pairing up in groups, then you're totally welcome to stick together, but there are 3 distinct watch cycles, which start from like way early in the morning to just about early, a couple hours before noon. Then the noon cycle starts, and then evening goes into late night.
Coburn's morning for sure, if he could get it.
Okay.
Director would probably be afternoon, since he has no additional vision in the dark, so.
Fair.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I didn't even think about
Take
that.
night, I guess.
Cass would probably be morning because he'd probably be up already.
Okay. So we got
Coburn just wants to watch the sunrise, so he's good in the morning.
so morning shift is Coburn and Cassian. And then afternoon shift we have Director and Vulcan. Are you taking a guard shift?
Yeah.
Do you want the afternoon shift or the night shift?
I'll take the night shift.
Okay. Night shift, Vulcan. Sounds good.
Graveyard shift.
Safe to assume you're departing
Oh,
in the
yeah.
morning. So the first shift would be Coburn and Cassian. We're going to have a little bit of opportunity here if you guys want to role play. You have 8 hours
Oh,
of
yeah.
character time that you're just kind of like somewhat loosely next to each other. So feel free to
Yep,
hop
sure.
in with any scenes during that window.
Yeah, let's say like they're just like standing, maybe sitting, looking out across the train, maybe out the window, just kind of killing time. Um, huh. We have a long watch ahead of us.
Yeah, we have how much time left?
Well, it's felt longer than it is, I think. Probably like 6 hours. We got time to kill. That's for sure.
You've been on the road a lot, right?
Have I been on the road a lot? No, but guard duty a lot.
Well, I guess you'd be a good way to pass the time.
There's a lot of good ways I've picked up. Something we were highly encouraged to do back in the day.
Was that on land or in water?
A little of both. Mostly underwater. But a little more to see underwater. Can't come from anywhere. Which is, I guess it can from here too, but you just never know.
That was my follow-up question. Was if you're guarding things underwater, do you go like a dome shape, or are you still like at gates? Not that a gate really does much underwater, I suppose.
You know, I am a good swimmer, but I don't have, the not as quick as some of the other creatures out there, so standard, stood around. But things more much more faster than me.
No, I mean like when you're guarding something, you have people on top of it.
Just keep your eyes open.
Fair enough.
People tend to gather together anyway. Gets bored, standing alone. I think you've never really done much guard duty.
You could say that, and you'd be correct.
Hmm.
I haven't really had to guard many things.
It's actually a good thing. You know?
I've done a lot of waiting around. Which this feels pretty similar to.
A lot of waiting around. For what?
Well, anything. I mean, I've sometimes when we were working, we were waiting a long time for the right mixture to settle, or even just when I was traveling on my own, didn't have much else to do.
I can see that.
Find a nice alleyway or friendly innkeeper and just sit around and do nothing.
Well, we're doing a lot of that's for sure. I'm curious. Tell me something I don't know about you. Could be anything. We have time. It could be a long story. I don't care.
Is it like a story or like a fun fact?
Whatever you want.
Until I don't know, maybe 2 years ago, I didn't know how to cook.
Really?
Not it was awful at it.
You pick anything up from mixing things for a living?
Oh, now I can make you a meal that would knock your. Do you wear socks? Aquatic socks off?
Knock my aquatic socks off. No, they would get damp. Probably. Be unpleasant.
I mean, you wear clothes, so I don't know if socks. You do.
You got some other questions about socks.
Honestly, I don't know much about you and your people, and I'm very curious. So
You, you don't want to learn about my people. You're not missing. Well, I'm
Right.
missing. them.
the aqua folk or something else.
Something that, yeah. I do miss them. But I don't know. It's weird to talk about.
I think you miss in particular.
Like a longer stare out the window a little bit. I still like gonna scan the countryside. Community. The camaraderie. Doing something I believed in. Even though I had to face a lot of tough truths recently. You know. I miss everything.
I suppose I don't know as much as I thought about you. When we met, you said you knew what it's like to fall under the spell of a charismatic figurehead. Is that what you're referring to now?
It wasn't really a spell. I wanted to be there. Hell, parts of me still do. I don't really want to get into all of it, but it might be part of the reason I joined so quickly at that arena. Because it, for a split second, reminded me of where I came from. The people pursuing a purpose, the camaraderie. They beat each other up and they got drinks after. They helped each other up after launching a fireball out.
I think I know what you mean. Back when I was with the academy, we thought we were doing good. We believed in the cause. And yeah, I mean, that does bring people together. Worked on me. I didn't fully understand what we were messing with, but I trusted those who did.
I know what you mean. A little bit. But I did think we were doing good. I knew exactly what we were doing. I believed in it too. It's just funny how things can change. But you don't want to hear about old stories and
Yeah, I'm still focused on the socks thing.
yeah, socks things. Wow. No, I mean it's a personal choice. It's custom. We have webbed feet. It's a little hard to find. With pants too.
That I did notice.
Yeah, I would hope so by now.
I'm not going to comment on the feet.
Either way, we have a long time ahead of us. We got very good at playing I Spy. It's actually great for playing guard duty because you're looking around anyway. Keeps it exciting and a challenge, and you're still looking out there.
I don't think I know that one.
Well, it's a little bit harder to train because we're continually moving, so it's a little bit different. But I'll pick something out there. Something like an object to your right. Let's say I spot something blue. You try to find what it is, and it can take a very long time, and I don't give you any hints. We have more time than we know what to do. So, and then we can just say this.
Yeah,
We don't have to play I Spy virtually. But
All right. As you're going through now, actually sort of looking at the surroundings nearby, why don't you go ahead and make perception checks for me? Or one of you can make a perception check and the other can provide the help action. It's your choice of how you want to go about it.
we can both go for it, right? Like they're not really
Sure.
like, helping each other. Not that they're not helping each other, but fuck, I lost my D&D Beyond. Hold on, I don't know my modifiers.
Should be under character.
Oh yeah, that's right.
16.
Give me 2 seconds. That's gonna be 19. Sorry.
Okay. Both of you keep a solid eye out at, everyone and everything around. Sort of scanning the environment for, well, really anything of note, any chance to defend the train, but mainly just playing I Spy.
Would have passed the time. I don't know.
As you're sort of talking about going through all this, one of the things you both catch that is a bit peculiar and probably never seen by either of you, except for maybe Coburn, is that there's a region along that radiant edge of Castemia, one that, for the briefest of moments, seems to flicker. And you see a burst of flame about maybe 30 feet in its apex fire out from that radiant wall.
Well, I out of character, I think I know what this is.
Indeed. But as you're thrown off by it, Coburn, Cassian, there is a familiar flash that washes over you, a memory, something recent. And while it's far away, you remember being close to something very similar. That sort of starts the gears turning in your mind as you look at that radiant flame and then start to see what looks to be some loose stones sort of trickling down the wall and splashing into the water below. It's the most interesting thing you see in your 8 hours of a shift. And it seems to resolve itself in the distance, but very slowly. Like you're looking at it for maybe half an hour as it's like slowly dripping these strange elements before shutting. And it seems to just get lost in the wall.
Yeah, I'd say like Cassion's meter when he sees that shifts from the little more lighthearted that he was the start of the shift, to just a bit more quiet, reserved as he's thinking.
Can I roll an insight check? Hell yeah. Ugh. Ugh. It bad. Okay, technically it's a 9, but it was a 3 roll. So
I'm going to assume, unless... Yeah, no, you definitely do not have any negative charisma here. You probably don't particularly figure out what's going on with Cassian. You probably just sort of quiets down. You likely attribute it to the boredom of an 8-hour shift, just kind of standing there.
gotcha. He won't say anything. He'll just kind of lean back and maybe he's whittling something. I don't know. Just trying to keep his hands busy.
Indeed.
Whittling.
So, funnily enough, even after your 8 hours of shift, if you have anything you'd like to do during downtime, you have an additional 8 hours, and then you need, 8 hours to rest and all that. But anything that you would want to do as a downtime activity, aside from keeping watch, you are able to do.
I gotta remember what some downtime activities are.
So you can craft some stuff. I know you were saying you were whittling. You can use those woodcarver's tools to...
I don't think I even have them, honestly. I was just trying to think of something.
That's fair.
But okay, hold on.
Maybe somebody
Have-
left
have
them on the
something.
seat.
It looks like shit, but he's doing
You
it.
are in like the city of building things.
Honestly, you could start training up a proficiency if you want to get hours in it. So yeah, you can start learning how to
Sure.
woodcarve. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, let's yeah, fuck it, we ball. Let's learn how to woodcarve, I guess.
All right.
My proficiency be
Not what I thought I'd be doing
land
on this
vehicles.
episode.
My proficiency is fuck it, we ball.
Mood.
Can my proficiency be land vehicles, like learning how the train operates?
Unfortunately, I think they got rid of land vehicles as a proficiency in the new versions, which is weird. But
Yeah, my
But what
request
is
that
it
we move to the old
replaced
version.
with then? Like,
I-
do you even need proficiency for land vehicles?
no,
now?
I think you just don't have a proficiency with them. Also, land vehicles is a general category, so I would say animal handling if it's pulling a thing, but I don't know. A good idea for those of you who are casters and do not have access to martial weapons is if you want to train with a specific martial weapon, you might be able to get proficiency with that weapon if you train with it long enough.
That's not a bad idea.
So, 'tis a thought.
No, fuck it. We're woodworking.
Hell yeah.
We'll worry about weaponry at a later time.
Yeah, you're gonna have a while, but since we've taken this long on the first shift,
What is it? I'm gonna say playing card set so you can learn how to play cards.
that's nice. Commodore would be proud.
We live in Vegas.
Even though he'll get 3-card Monty, that's for sure.
Director and Brittlethorn. They take the next watch.
Woohoo!
2 silent sentries for the most part, but if you want to say anything, you're more than welcome to, as this large creature squeezes with you.
Well, one thing that Director is going to be doing during this time, and he'd be doing this during off shift as well, he's going to be he's not going to be as detailed studying the books that he picked up during his shift, but he's still going to be reading through them for sure. But yeah, he's going to be reading through probably the Shambi books first. Get really proficient with those and get a lot of detailed knowledge on those. And he'll probably be reading that during his shift. So I don't know if Brittlethorn will notice that, but
Notice? Yes. Say anything? Maybe. One of the things that you get the sense about, and you would even hear a response of for you to ask is, realistically, these individuals are used to sitting around in the same place for a very long time without really having any conversation. So honestly, she'd probably just sit there kind of like loosely rooted in the edge of the train here, trying not to damage anything, but just like a loose grip on the ground.
One thing that director would do is while he's kind of reading through this and ever so often taking the time to look at the surroundings and that kind of stuff. While he's reading through this, he will ask her questions from time to time. So, like, if there is if there's a part of Shambi anatomy that doesn't quite make sense to him right off the bat, like from the books that he's studying, he would ask Brittlethorn about that kind of stuff and try to get her input on it, basically, or their input on it, basically.
Brittlethorn does identify as she, yeah. Either works. For Brittlethorn in particular, though, she honestly struggles to explain things because it's not her proficiency. But when you ask about like personal experiences, like, something like, does it hurt when a twig snaps off or something like that, like she can give you that sort of information, but like the inner intricacies of how these creatures are alive is a bit beyond her. She'll give you the competing views of like their creation stories. Some people believe that druids were the creators of the first Shambis, but that seems awfully shallow-minded, considering there's an entire shard of them where there are basically no humanoids. So
yeah, no, director wouldn't be asking about super duper in-depth, like detailed physiology questions. It would just be generic anatomy questions that aren't necessarily like he would word them in a way to where they're not super medically in depth, and that way he can kind of garner the information that he's looking for from the question, even with an answer that's not necessarily super detailed, basically.
okay. So yeah, she would respond as honestly as she could and be as helpful as she could. And you're continuing to gather these bits and pieces of information about these seemingly strange creature types, which honestly don't make a lot of scientific sense to you. It's some strange combination of natural magics you assume to be in play. Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to make a perception check for your watch.
Yeah, I can make one.
All right. You want advantage from Brittlethorn, or should she give her own roll?
I'll leave that up to you. I'll leave that up to you whether or not Brittlethorn would give advantage for that based on her quiet demeanor.
Frankly, I would assume that she is the more perceptive in this case of just silently watching and processing.
Probably, especially since director is doing
research
studying at this time.
Yeah.
So what I'll actually do is I'll actually assist her. I'll
Sounds
use my
good.
help action to help her instead.
Okay. That's an 8, and that's a 10. Plus modifiers, of course. And with those modifiers, yeah, she's mainly the one keeping watch in this instance. while you study, but you are still doing the job and look up every so often. One of the few things that you do look up and notice is that there is a ship sailing out of Coastal City in the far back, and it seems to be heading out across the Gulf of Greywater. Perhaps it's headed towards Venture City, just like you. It's not going as fast, that's for sure. But as you sort of try to figure out its trajectory and, identify it, and tell throughout the longer stretches that it seems it's just kind of going with the wind as much as it can. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Birtlethorn would make an educated guess and say that it's probably headed to Venture City, just based on your trek here and back.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's pretty much the most interesting thing that happens. As you get
That's a
out
good
of
thing,
the as you get out of the heat, your metal is probably frying in the sunlight, but she's thriving. She gets a full meal out of it, and yeah, you're able to trade out with Vulcan. Unless there's anything else you want to do.
No.
Okay. Vulcan, you head out onto a shift.
Yes.
To the same place that all of your companions had previously been.
Mhm.
You're out there alone for a good solid 10 minutes, sort of looking around and watching as the afternoon heat wave has passed, and now it's, going to slowly start transitioning into evening and eventually night. After about 10 minutes, the cart opens up, and you see a female orc step through. She shuts the door behind her and says, "Oi, sorry there, mate. I didn't realize the shift was right now. Don't tell anyone that I'm a little late, yeah?
You're good.
Cool."
Just yeah. It is what it is. As a business owner, I squirm a little.
She sort of looks around outside and says, "Sorry about that. Hey," reaches out a hand to you. Name's Lizzie.
I'm gonna put my hand out. Hi, Vulcan.
Good to meet you, Vulcan. That's a cool name.
Thank you. My parents named me.
Yeah, me too. Though I've been thinking of choosing one for myself. Hear me out. I'm thinking of going with Lotto. What you think?
Lotto?
Lotto.
Bless you?
No, does it sound that bad? It's supposed to be cool.
Sounds like you're sneezing.
Shit. She sort of scratches at her tusk.
I think you have a perfectly fine name. As is.
Yeah. I don't know. If you say so.
Bad ideas. So, what you on the train for? Just working, or are you going somewhere and trying to just make it a little bit cheaper?
Oh, yeah. Well, obviously we're going to Stemburg, yeah. But after that, I'm thinking of catching a ride over to Venture City.
What are you looking to do over there?
Well,
Anything in particular?
I consider myself awfully lucky nowadays. Hence the name. I want to see if I can win big. Yeah.
Wish you the best of luck.
Thanks, bro, Chacho.
Just, be smart. That's all.
I spent the earlier part of my life being smart. I think it's time to gamble a little bit, you know.
I meant like be smart being stupid.
Oh.
And I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two.
I'll think about it. Sort of kicks back, kicks her feet up on the rail, and like stares out.
I'm gonna pull out a piece of ration and feed some to the crab.
Is that a fucking crab?
Oh yeah. Send your crabs.
Dude. Are you like fattening it up or what's happening here?
The fuck, it's my pet.
It's your pet?
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
My plan is to take him. I actually don't know the gender. I don't know crabs very well. Or at all. And build him a mech suit.
You're gonna build a mech suit for the fucking crab?
Yeah, join like duos in Venture City. Mech fights.
You're gonna put the
No,
crab in a mech
I'm
suit.
I'm still in the armor, by the way, with the full mask and everything.
Oh, like you're totally armored up. You're not like helmet off or anything.
Yeah, no, I'm on guard watch. Like I'm helmeted up.
She's not wearing like any armor. She's just kind of chilling.
I know I am in armor.
So like you make armor. That's your thing.
I am the armor.
You're the armor or the armorer.
Yes.
Sort of like clangs on your helmet a little bit.
Yep, that's my head.
I'm freaking thrown, man. Honestly, I've seen a lot of shit. But, alright.
You upload some random shit now. Yeah. Adventure City's fun. Like I said, be smart. Get a companion crab. And send your crabs.
I'm gonna tell you outright, man. I used to be a sailor. I never seen anybody pick up a crab and it go over well.
I'm gonna pick up the crab.
It pinches into your armor, of course.
Initiative roll.
His butt to scratch.
Have the Shabuk.
All right. A few hours pass. She sort of keeps blabbing about random shit. It's an entertaining watch, to say the least.
What is even going on?
As it turns from the later parts of evening into night, and you begin to take the night shift here, you are a human, so you do not have dark vision.
No.
Yeah. The moonlight is all you have to guide you. You can see sort of vague figures around, but that's it. Oh, hold on. Let me help you out for a second. Lizzie sort of rubs her
Technically,
hands.
wouldn't I have taken my long rest before this shift?
Yeah, if you wanted to, yeah.
Then I would have changed one of my magic item plans.
Oh,
I would have changed my shield to goggles of night.
shit. Fair enough.
I still have a regular shield, so I would pull that out instead.
Okay.
But yes.
All the same, she sort of rubs her hands together for a second and conjures a small flame within her hand and sort of holds it around.
Fire.
What? It's in my hand. It's not hurting anyone.
I never said it was. I was just pointing it out.
But yeah, this is fire. I can make some other ones too if you want.
So can I.
Good on you. Sort of just looks out.
I pull out my matches. Yeah. Anyway.
Let me just. She snaps her fingers and a little. Your match lights itself.
Man. Wait, she just light all my matches on fire?
Just one.
There's all. I didn't pull one out. I pulled out the whole box.
Got it. Never
They're all
mind.
together.
She would not do that then.
Just burns my matches. What the fuck?
The fire sort of fizzles out. Ah, shit. I'm kind of new to this. Give me a second. Starts a new one.
What the fuck?
The shift comes and goes. If you want to go ahead and make perception checks, you may. Either with the help of Lizzie, or if you want her to roll her own, she can.
It should be fine. I say with a 13.
Let's see. She's not much better.
Oof.
That's okay. As you look out over the water and at the whizzing trees that pass, you can see vague figures. As a matter of fact, out in the ocean, you can see that there are some figures swimming in the water, sort of breaching the surface and dipping back down. What exactly they are, you can't quite tell. It is dark out, and goggles of night don't have the furthest reach.
It's like 60 feet, I think.
Yeah, probably not. You're not that close to the water.
Probably not.
But as you sort of keep an eye on these figures, you eventually outpace them. And you just sort of see that come and go.
Ooh.
Day 2 kicks off. morning shift. Unless there's anything else you wish to do to retire for the evening. Once, twice, sold. Coburn and Cassian. Want to give me your rolls as you kick off?
We get back to it.
Yeah.
Rolls.
Perception checks, unless there's any roleplay you want to do.
Same shit, different day.
No, it doesn't get.
I get it again. That's not great.
It's a dirty 20.
That's a 7. I cannot hear. I'll see if it is it just me.
At the start of the second day of travel.
There we
Thank
go.
you. Coburn, you are a little groggy from the night before. You're used to the gentleness of the current and not so much the occasional lurching of the train.
Mhm.
That being said, Cassian, you're able to look and be more attentive than most. You're sort of plagued with bits of paranoia, but all the same, you happen to notice something that Coburn doesn't. You see off in the water a pod of whales is feeding along the coastline. You want to see them, sort of round up some fish, breach the surface, and have a nice meal.
You just sort of point that out like it's something interesting. Is that something like you have to worry about in the water, or
Do I have to worry if whales eat me? No.
is that like? I mean, I don't. They seem pretty large.
Yeah, but they don't like things my size. They got small teeth. They go after other game.
Hmm.
I mean, there's plenty of other things to worry about.
I'm realizing I know almost nothing about it.
It's around. It's a weird place. But then again, so is everywhere else.
You're about to go to a place full of plant people, so I'd say that's fair.
Yeah, that'll be weird too. But to them, it's normal. Just like seeing a group of whales eat every day. They do that. They have to. So, I don't know.
To which end, those of you who do have to eat, you would be sort of forced to pay for your meals, unless, of course, you take the offering of Brittlethorn, who would be willing to offer a good berry from her body to sustain you for the day.
Wondering about that.
I think I just go with the
Think
food.
about
I'm
just
gonna be
going
honest.
with food.
Okay.
Rations. I don't know what sort of cultural significance that means,
Could be laced. We don't know.
but I've been engaged once already.
All right, to that end, about a gold
There could be
piece for
drugs,
a day's
other
worth of
things in
meals.
there.
If you're looking for the less fancy food, which, let's be honest, most of the food here is less fancy, it's going to be like 3 silver pieces for a day's worth of meals.
Okay.
So just stack that up
silver.
over your 4-day train ride.
It's 12 silver.
Yep. Or 1 gold and 2 silver, but yeah.
Quick maths. Quick maths.
Quick maths.
Indeed.
I realize I don't have any silver, so I need to convert currency.
I made change. Like, I figured at some point we could have done that with all the gold we got, just like converted. So
That is definitely one of the perks of the Platinum Bond, cough cough Vulcan. Is that you can always go and convert, change at any bank.
Yeah, baby.
I guess I'm getting the expensive food then instead of change. Unless they make change, but
All right. Anything else on your shift?
You good? That's good.
All right, y'all eating the good food or the mid food?
I went mid food.
I went mid foods.
Okay,
No food.
you'd essentially
Good.
you'd get like canned products, like the in-world equivalent of like Spam and that sort of stuff.
The D&D Lunchable.
Hey, don't knock on Lunchable; they're pretty good.
Okay, they're pretty good.
But kind of the equivalent of basic nutrition, nothing too good.
That's fine.
You got that awful tasting salad that no one wants, or maybe that's just me. All right,
I'm a big salad guy.
it tastes
I
like
like it.
plastic.
Fruit salad.
I've been going through lettuce like crazy trying to get it to work recently, so.
Oh my god.
Lettuce.
That's gonna
A
date
lot of
this
talk about
recording.
that.
Yes,
Orders
yeah.
right now.
I need a couple of days off, so.
Need to go blow up that bathroom.
Isn't a normal Tuesday for you guys?
It's Monday, but
I'm blowing up the bathroom tomorrow.
I don't know what to do that Tuesday, but
Women hardly should not see that in an airport. They don't like it.
Okay.
They might
Yeah,
not let you on the
they,
plane.
they don't like it.
I learned that one the hard way.
You might be forced out of the airport.
All
I
right.
couldn't make it to Florida the first time.
They said they're putting up some sort of watch list. I guess they're fans or something.
I have fans.
Director walking past a struggling Coburn, making his way to the facilities. Your shift is up.
Okay. You just force my character to have explosive diarrhea. That's crazy.
You said you wanted
officially have the parasite.
it.
Out of guard duty for a couple days.
All right. You and Brittlethorn are up and out. Shit, sorry.
No consequence.
Yeah. Shit, sorry, can't keep a straight face. Roll perception checks. Or she'll roll, whatever.
I
That's a
derailed this
10
once again.
plus-
I apologize.
10 plus 4, so 14. Did you
14?
hear me, Elsie?
Was that a 14? Okay. Yeah, it was about the same from her. As you're making your way along the coast, you are now probably about a quarter of the way away from Coastal City. The radiant wall of light is sort of fading away into the background. It sort of just looks like the average, horizon at this point. Endless tracks ahead of you, but that's about all you can really expect. Along your journey, are you doing anything different this time? Are you still sort of reviewing stuff, or are you more focused on watch?
Having had a full day to review stuff, he'd probably be a bit more focused on watch. That way, everything is okay. But yeah, he would still be occasionally, like, going through notes and stuff.
Very well. You would encounter a rock slide on the tracks, as what appears to be a pretty random natural event does occur. There is a little bit of a crumble above, but mainly what's breaking is on the coastal side, down into the water. You see these rolling stones splash down into the graying water. Around Coastal City, it was a little bit better, but as you're moving away and now in this space, the stones splash. And while they don't particularly harm you, it is an event of note.
Okay.
A good question. What are these stones? What do they sound like? It's these rolling stones, perhaps.
I'd get copyright banned, so I'm not going to do that.
God dang it.
Nah.
So this rock slide, it doesn't hit the track. It doesn't stop the train. It's just something that happens out in the distance, basically.
Some of it does hit the track, and the train slows for a brief period during that area, but it doesn't ever come to a full stop.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
Ah, yes.
Discord intro theme.
Yeah, I feel like that might have been a mistake.
Average electric car backing up noise.
Yes, the train slows down to avoid some of the stones, sort of look if it's an actual problem. The bits that are on the track don't seem to be enough to stop the train, and as it gently goes over it, there is no immediate, derailing or anything that you can notice, aside from the occasional extra bump here and there, or scraping against the bottom. But that's about it.
All right.
Vulcan, your next night shift occurs. What's up?
Duh.
Roll perception.
That's a 9.
Good news for you. You're covered by Lizzie.
Hey. Shit tonight. I did not sleep very well, man.
Wasn't my fault. Could have been, but it wasn't. Sort of rubs her hands, pops another flame out, looks out in the distance.
That flame thing's pretty cool, I gotta admit.
Ah. Thanks. I learned it recently. I don't know if learned is the right word. It just sort of started to be able to do it. I can't always do it, but when I can, it's really cool.
Yeah. No, that's pretty cool. I wish I could do that. I learned how to make a whip out of vine. Those two ladies would reach for things across the table when I was in the workshop.
Dude, that's awesome. I wish I could do that.
Purely because I was lazy. Now I got a crab to do it for me. At least I'm trying.
Do you do like magic talking to the crab and like have it do the thing, or do you just like?
No, I'm teaching it to crab. You can cast magic through a crab? I'm gonna attempt to pick him up and use him as a wand.
Crab focus.
Our crab focus.
Message.
The crab just sort of flails and tries to pinch at your hands, but can't quite get to them. You're a wild one, you know that?
And this is fun.
I've seen some people lose their minds at sea.
Vine whip.
What?
Vine whip.
Thorn whip or
Thorn whip. So, no, I'm joking with the crab.
oh. It pinches at the railing and doesn't want to let go of it.
He's learning.
Have you been giving it water?
Yeah. Pour some my canteen on it.
Yeah,
I had a bucket.
crabs in a bucket. Nice. Here, I woke up and I was able to do this today, so here you go, little buddy. And she sort of drops a few drops of water from her fingertip.
Good, Senor Crabs.
She just sort of kicks back and looks out at the night. Nothing of note happens on this particular shift. It's pretty plain, all things considered. Unless there's anything else you want to add. We can skip to morning shift. Going once, going
My
twice.
next long rest,
Oh.
I'm going to change my armor model to the Guardian.
Okay, good to know. Says you sort of pull back for the night and move to rest. You sort of work away on the armor set. And Coburn and Cassian, now refreshed, another day, head on.
All right. Probably go back to the routine of our watch.
Perception checks.
It's before sunrise, right? It's before?
It would be probably that's your trade-off point is sunrise.
Okay. Coburn will probably go out a tiny bit early to catch it, if possible. And give it a watch. And then he does like a little ritual that if anyone's interested would catch, but otherwise I'll move forward. And I'll roll.
Would Cassian be there?
Would Cassian show up early to an 8-hour watch? That's the real question.
Probably not right there. It would be only people.
That being said, if you are early, then you would be on the same watch as Vulcan and Lizzie. So
Sure, maybe
there's that
he'll
opportunity.
appear in for a second. Like,
We never rolled a 4 on the D4.
yeah, we'll say he went early. So if he sees them, he sees them. I guess.
Oh, hey, something matter.
Oh, good morning. No, nothing's the matter. I just like to watch the sunrise.
This is one of the people I'm traveling with, Coburn. This is the person I've been on watch with, Lizzie.
Hey,
Oh,
howdy.
nice to meet you.
So raise
Thank
that
you.
hand.
I've seen you around after watch, but don't think we've met quite yet.
Yeah. You from Venture City too, or?
Oh no, Coastal City.
Oh, that's pretty
Just
cool.
beneath it. Thank you.
I'm
So,
not from there, but it definitely changed my life. That's for sure.
oh, how? Do I ask? Do I dare ask why?
That's a
I
long
don't mean to
story.
pry. Yeah, I think.
You can make an
all
insight
have
check if you'd like.
Sure.
Sure.
That is going to be a 17.
Yeah. She sort of instinctually, like, this is an open person, but she sort of shells up just a little bit in this, mainly in, like, the way that someone who's been told that they overshare shells up.
Okay.
So you can see she's trying not to just, like, trauma dump. So she just kind of, like, pulls back and is like, mm-hmm.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but I have a very long watch, so feel free to share it if needed. Design.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. Yeah,
Honestly, you'd be doing me a favor.
I could take an hour or two, extra watch.
Oh, I didn't, not forcing you to take on more work, but I will be here.
Honestly, literally nothing happened last night. She kind of looks over at Vulcan, just kind of a bored look in her eyes.
How's the crab?
It was pretty boring.
Crab still alive?
Not that you were boring company or anything. Oh yeah, the crab. Sort of
The crab was great.
drips a little more water on it.
This does feel like a little bit like a kidnapping of sorts of a crab.
Listen, he could have left at any time.
He's actively trying to pinch your ankle in.
He's the one pinching. He's holding on to me. I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, Dad, I'm scared. I don't like this person. He doesn't like you. You're scaring him. Fuck off.
Me or him? I've been fine with him.
No, I'm talking to him.
Oh, all right. Who's a good crab?
He was cuddling up to you. So good crab, Dad. I'm gonna order fish when we get off shift.
I can't fault that logic, I suppose. Sounds pretty sound to me.
It's not like he's on a leash. Like,
no.
This is a medium-sized creature, I'd like to remind everyone.
Yep.
I guess we do owe him one.
He did a lot. He
did a lot for us. He did. Well, either way. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, you're good. I can tell you some old sailor stories if you want. I'm sure I've told a few to Vulcan already, but yeah.
I have time to kill.
You watch the sun rise. She sort of blabs about things in the water. Seeing strange creatures and, swears that at one point she saw a kraken. But yeah. After a while of blabbing, eventually Cassie and your shift officially starts. So Lizzie's going to stick around a little bit to chat. I don't know if Vulcan is turning in as soon as the shift's done, or if you're sticking around too.
He's got to get back to the crab, you know.
No, the crab's with me.
No,
The crab's chilling.
Oh.
That's free time.
I late? No, you're right on time. I was just early.
Morning.
Hi.
Morning.
To you too. Hi, Cassie. Cassian. Cassie.
Lizzie,
Cassie.
pleasure to meet you.
Cassie.
Takes it.
Brother, did you forget how to speak?
I was just about to ask if you were related. You totally... I can see it. Oh, wait, was
I'm
that like a
wearing a
generic
mask.
brother?
We all are, actually.
I'm wearing a mask.
Yeah, look at you. Just like him.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sorry, it's early.
the shift's over. I'm gonna take my mask off now.
How's the crab?
He's crabbing.
Same question.
I better not find him in my bed. That's all I'm saying. The
Just-
crab.
Just don't show up when we're sleeping, and you won't find him in your bed.
Wait, you sleep in the same bed as the crab?
No,
Where else would
that's
you
why
find crab?
that's why the crab's using his bed.
Do you tuck him in?
Yes.
You tuck in this giant crab.
Yes. But it's not that hard to understand.
I figured this wouldn't be that unusual for you.
No, okay. It is, first off. There's levels to aquatic life.
People don't have pets where you come from?
We have beds.
No, pets.
Oh, pets.
Come on, man.
I was gonna say we have definitely have beds.
Wait,
What is
so
that?
if you both from
Okay.
the ocean, can you talk to him?
I don't think so. No, probably not, right? Do you have, no, I can't speak to crabs. There's no way they can do that.
Speak with
I don't-
animal.
I don't speak
Speak-
crustacean.
Speak.
Apparently, I speak no
Speak
languages. I don't even know how
crustacean.
that happened. My character sheet says none on the language category, which cannot be accurate.
He is a mute.
I'll help you
Oh,
fix
that's
that.
good.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I was like, what languages do I know? Oh, 0, I guess. I don't even know how I got this far.
Can artificers even learn speak with animal?
I'm
I
not
don't
going to
think
translate
so.
for you to your pet crab. That sounds
I was just curious.
like if I do it once, it's a nice offer. It's a nice gesture, sure. But if it happens once, then I'm going to have to do it every time. You guys need to develop that bond naturally.
Well, yeah, that's what we're doing. But I was just curious.
We
I want
are
to know what its
working
favorite
on it.
fish is. I'll learn to talk to crab on my own.
Make sure the little guy's okay. And he's a guess, and he some tiny bit of water that just misses the crab so it stays wet.
Oh, shit. I did that earlier. Nice.
See, it's a good idea. I don't know how crab need water, so
I know
I've
they
learned on
totally
this
need
episode, I
it.
know nothing.
They do. I promise you they do.
No, I'm sure they do. I just
No,
I've
like,
been
I-
on this trip.
Well,
Like, I
I've been
know
putting-
very little about aquatic life.
I feel like I should add the crab to my inventory.
Giant crab in your extras page.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Actually, would it be a pet?
Kinda.
Companion,
Yeah.
sidekick.
That'll work, yeah. Not a
You
sidekick.
have to victim.
I mean,
He's not a psychic yet.
Kick.
Not yet. Not yet. Well, we're getting there.
alright.
I'm just. Does he stay when you tuck him in?
For the most part, I think. He's still in bed when I wake up in the morning sometimes, so
Sometimes.
sometimes he's on the floor.
You're not worried about him, like, nipping at you while you're asleep with your guard down?
It's very cozy in this armor for a reason.
You sleep in the
I-
armor?
At times. When the crabs are around.
I'll say all his armor's always been surprisingly comfortable.
I'm working on these crab gloves for when I'm sleeping, so he can't pinch me. I know I kind of have like these stretchy bands. I use for machinery that I've been kind of stretching over, and they can't really open. So.
I'm with these folk more out of these eccentric folk more out of coincidence at the moment. Um, do not let their oddity brush upon me.
That hurts, Coburn. That hurts.
I thought we were friends.
Yeah, I know we do.
We're friendly acquaintances. I mean, we hardly know each other.
I don't think we ever circled back on the socks thing.
Stop asking about my socks. I'm gonna start thinking this is a thing. Like,
For morning
Ask me
shift,
about people's socks again.
No, I don't know if he wears them in the water. They would get wet.
How would they wear socks?
He wears all the other clothes.
But does he wear shoes in the water?
I would assume no.
Do you wear shoes in the water? That would be stupid. No, you don't. Of course you don't.
That's what I asked.
I feel like I'm
Literally-
getting dumber in this room.
Isn't that why you can't wear gloves? Because it would like impede your.
Yes, I can't wear
Swimming?
gloves or socks. No,
Yeah, it would impede
can't.
his speeding, his swimming speed.
But right now he's wearing shoes, so he wears socks now.
Are you wearing shoes?
I'm surrounded by idiots.
I don't look at people's feet. Why
Alright.
would I pay attention to that?
I resent that.
Not
Walking
you.
it out.
You're fine. No, you're okay.
Oh, I was gonna say you're probably right, but all right.
Yeah. I mean, you just haven't proven me wrong yet. Could happen.
In my defense, I don't know your species. I know nothing about your species, and you were the first one I've met of your species. So,
We're not that uncommon.
Actually, yeah, they are pretty common, yeah. But
Yeah.
that's funny. Morning shift. Can I
okay.
get your perception
I don't know.
rolls?
I don't know much about
Perception,
it.
yeah. We're around.
12. He doesn't get out much.
That is going to be. That's going to be a 21.
21. Coburn, you are pretty confident in all of your keeping your eye out and looking for anything. The morning shift is pretty like nothing happens esque.
Mhm.
Aside from the fact that you're all sitting around and chatting, and there's really not enough room for all four of you on this railing, but you're making it work somehow.
Giant statue.
I
This-
drink a Coburn.
Don't drink me.
Coburn, you wanted to talk to Lizzie.
I
That
was
could
just
happen
going
in the
to
show.
ask about the. Not ask, but
Have her tell her tall tale.
if you wanted to.
Yeah. She would explain that a little bit around like a 10-day or two ago, maybe a little bit more, she was on a ship headed into Coastal City. She's traveled across the Grey Gulf, for ages and ages and ages. But all of a sudden, this flash from the otherwise immoving radiant wall blasted out, and seems that something in the ship was struck by a very fast moving projectile, and the ship began to take on water and sink.
Oh.
A lot of people she knew didn't make it out. She was knocked out by something that hit her from that same burst. But she woke up on some driftwood and swam to shore, and she managed to make it out. It's felt like she was extra lucky ever since that happened. Wanted to go by the name of Lotto as she started a new life for herself. But Vulcan said it was stupid, so she's.
Now I feel really bad. Oh my god.
No, well, it was
Sorry.
it's a unique name. It's a good one.
It's like, nah, it's alright. It's more of a nickname, really. I was thinking like a show name. You know, like you see all those mechs up there on the posters and whatnot. And they just, have cool names like that. So I thought that would be something cool.
Well, I am sorry to hear about what happened.
Yeah, I know. Was that trauma dumping? I feel like that was trauma dumping. I've heard that term used towards me.
No. Sometimes it's good to
You're good.
talk about it, because if you don't talk about it, it gets built up inside of you, can eat you alive for a long time, and make you feel really, really bad about it for a long, long, long time. Or so I've been told. So it's good to not always hold it in. Apparently,
If you say so. I find it easier to not hold a lot of things in. I just let them out, and then they kind of explode everywhere, and things are, yeah. Anyway,
I hate exploding everywhere.
it's kind of cathartic. Wait, was that
A
it?
little
Wait.
therapeutic almost.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Get some clarity.
You know what?
oh my god,
I absolutely agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
This is really cool. Do you have a thing where you just like blow up? Because like I totally have had that more than once.
What do you mean? I might be able to help.
Well,
Like,
occasionally.
Do you mean like occasionally a burst of magic?
Yeah, like that.
I'm gonna look at Cassian.
Were you talking
Does the
about
armor
something
stay
else?
on?
I realized you might have been talking about something else, and
Dude.
now I'm a little.
Cassian's gotten pretty quiet until you looked right at him.
Do you have the version 1, or did you leave it at the workshop?
Are you gonna make me a mech suit? Oh my god, I would love a mech suit.
Not quite. No.
Oh.
That's up to you. I left that in your hands.
Sorry, I probably can't afford it anyway. But if I gamble big enough, I will.
I'm gonna hand her a business card, essentially.
Dude, I was totally gonna ask you to make me one, but I didn't think I could afford it. Oh, that's so
No,
cool.
So not a mech suit. However, I have dealt with that issue before. And I have a version, it's a prototype, essentially, that will help condense that random explosions to be useful.
Whatever you say, man. I think they're useful as is. Just a matter of convenience.
What did I call it to Dad so he didn't think otherwise? I think it's called the prototype. No, that was the suit. I think it's called the Mark 1.
Yeah.
No, because he asked what I was working on, and I was like, I'm just calling it the Mark 1. When you go there, tell him Vulcan sent you for the Mark 1.
I'm
That
sure
sounds
it
sketchy, man.
seems useful, but uncontrolled with spirits of magic can have some negative consequences. I'd advise you to train well.
Whatever you say. Anyway.
Or if you make enough money, I could help you with the mech suit.
I'm not gonna lie, I would love that. bash some metal in. It'll be so fun. Anyway,
Cassie's gone very quiet, very stoic.
I blabbed your ear off long enough. Ooh, oh man. Ooh. Yep, nope. That's the sleep deprivation. I'm gonna go get some rest. Good night, y'all. Or
Have a good
morning.
Good
Toodles.
morning. We're at a bed too.
As she sort of waves her hand, the door shuts. You can just hear her muffled from the other side. Oh, that's new.
That's it. It's a deep, deep sigh.
If you're gonna flirt during my watch, can you do it elsewhere?
He looks at Vulcan.
Oh, Vulcan went to bed.
Oh, I was trying to.
Vulcan went to bed too. He was
God.
waiting for Vulcan's gone.
God, let's not forget how quietly he moves.
We're pretty shit at watch.
No, we're
Vulcan,
focused on the rest
with
of
his
the
mech armor somehow snuck away.
We're pretty bad at this.
I guess it's a good thing that nothing happened during your time.
Yeah, Cassian is
Damn
just
it.
like.
I get that.
When you're ready to pass the torch, let me know.
Yeah, we can do that.
Final answer: no on the socks.
I actually don't know, so I'm avoiding answering character by making fun of how stupid of a question it is. I'm the first one to know.
I mean, I figure all
was
your
always-
digits are webbed, so you'd probably struggle with. Like, you could probably put a sock on, but like, you might
But it
not.
probably wouldn't.
It would probably stop your swim
It
speed.
does wear shoes, right?
Yeah, well, man.
Walking around.
That's up to you, man. I don't know. Do you wear shoes?
Do
It's not
Aquapoke wear
a
shoes?
token.
Yeah, but I made the token.
You put shoes on the token.
I do not know what I know.
What?
And what I don't know.
I know what I know, and I don't know what I don't know.
All right, he wears shoes, but no socks.
But the missile knows exactly where the missile is by subtracting where the missile. This is the missile. Where the missile is.
The Cassian only says it like at the end of the ship. Like he's pretty quiet most of the ships.
It's like. Do you wear socks?
Director and Brittlethorn. Who's rolling?
Woohoo! I'll give her the help action. She seems
Alright.
to be rolling better.
Does director wear socks?
No, director, in fact, does not wear socks.
What is up with his family?
Vulcan wears fuzzy socks in his armor.
It's like
That I
Walmart
fully
feet
believe.
everywhere.
Vulcan's in like full pajamas inside that armor.
Is there static on the stream?
What?
I think so on the train.
Wanted to
Like,
check
that's
if there
what
was
just
static.
all the socks.
All right, now it's
Is there
fixed.
static on the train? Ugh. Gotta get to work.
Okay, for director's shift, honestly, pretty peaceful. You're able to enjoy some of the coastal scenery, and again, it's mainly quiet with Brittlethorn, but she'll answer any questions you have. She's not very talkative. At most, the only comment she'll make is that this shard in its entirety is foreign to her. That everything here is so manufactured as opposed to natural. And
That sounds about right.
that it's nice to be moving along a coastline that at least has some of the natural world left. To that end, almost on cue, you two are able to spot a pod of dolphins swimming along in the water beside you.
Oh, Very pretty.
It is. It would be prettier were the water they're swimming in not be as gray as they are. It's honestly a natural camouflage. But you are able to spot them all the same. Anything on your shift, Director?
I would assume that by this point, Director has probably gotten through, like, with the time off shift and that kind of stuff too. I would assume Director's probably gotten through the probably both the local Shambi diagnosis folders as well as the Shambi past diagnosis book. He would probably be starting on the Shambi anatomy book. And at the same time, at the same time that he's going through that book, he's also going to be kind of doing a deeper dive on the was the prosthetic arm that he had picked up and trying to draw comparisons between the book and the prosthetic, as well as asking Brittlethorn to basically observe her arm as well and kind of observe differences there as well. So that's something that Director would be doing.
Okay. She's pretty much like willing to just let you examine her in a scientific way, of course, to to understand the movements of the
This
limbs.
this day is all kinds of
Yeah, I know, right?
this day's going all kinds of directions.
Day 3, yeah. Now,
They're crazy.
yeah, you've been stuck on this train for God knows how long. No. The arm itself, the prosthetic, it is very rudimentary, in that it's clearly mechanically based for the most part. There are strands of like synthetic leaves, but the whole thing is white. Like the leaf strains, they seem to be, for the most part, not functional, but there are some that seem to like have different experimental attempts at capturing photosynthesis.
Okay.
It's just like not clear, but go on.
Without destroying the ones that are already there that have that prototype photosynthesis possible capability, he would like to see if he could reverse engineer one of those and see if he can add another one to the arm as well. So he basically adds another one of those possible prototype photosynthesis capable leaves.
Okay. I will let you go ahead and make a check with. I'll let this be either medical tools or some form of arcana.
I'm gonna do it with the medical tools.
Nature would also work.
I'm gonna try it that direction.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's fairly decent. That's a. That is really decent. 21 after modifier.
21. Okay. To that end, from the sheer amount that you've been reading, you've been able to figure out different takes on this prototype that you're able to gather from the various bits and pieces you've been reading. This arm is difficult because it's not a one-size-fits-all thing. Trying to replicate it, you're absolutely able to do, but trying to make it fully functional is another question.
Yeah.
And I will say with that role, throughout the process, Brittlethorn, seeing you sort of tweak away at this while largely confused and silently watching, would at some point offer you some of her own leaves if it
I
were
was actually
to,
going to ask if that was.
yeah, if it were to aid you.
Director would look over at her and be like, "Are you positive this isn't something that is going to hurt you?"
Losing some of my leaves, yes, it would be a slight pain. But saving my species, it seems more than worthwhile.
I picked up the glasses, right?
Yes, Eyes of Minute Seeing. You would absolutely need them to work on this.
I was about to say, I could have swore I picked them up because I don't see them in my inventory, but I'm almost certain we said that I picked them up.
You did. They should be in your inventory. I thought I saw them earlier. I was doing a look through.
Oh, they are. They're actually. I just completely glanced over them. Yeah, yeah, he'd 100% be wearing those. So.
All right. So she would extend an arm branch to you and let you sort of closer identify the plants, see how they work, or the leaves, see if you can integrate the biological and mechanical into one. It'll take time, but you have plenty of it, so. That is that. I should not have Twitch chat open. I'm dying. For our next watch evening, again with Vulcan and your companion here,
Yes.
she will be out on the railing by the time you arrive. Hey, how's the crab?
He's good. Got him some fish. Some water.
He has managed to get his hands on a knife. Or his claws, I should say.
Fuck did you do that? What the give me that. I'm gonna reach for it.
I'm gonna let me just attack roll, no proficiency. It's a nat 1. God damn it! He tries to stab at your hand and just like hands it over to you like it's entirely intentionally a pass.
You gonna put that in my bag of holding?
Snap, 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 snap.
We can make a language with that. Figure this out. I definitely can.
All right. She just looks at you a bit amused. Says, "So, Techie makes mechanical armor, makes whatever Mark 1 you called it?
Yeah, the Mark 1. When you get there, if I'm not there, just say it. I sent you for it. He should give it to you. I know what I'm talking about.
All right. Your armor looks different today. Did you do something to it?
Yeah, it's working on a different model for it. Does some different stuff.
What's this one called?"
It's fun. That's what I called the fuck. This one's the Guardian. I'll say that. For those who want to know what it looks like for example. The last one was the Dreadnought. I'm working on one other kind of stealthy side. More agile. As agile as you can be in armor like this.
I mean, Guardian sounds pretty cool to me, honestly. That's a cool name.
Yeah.
It's kind of cooler.
We're gonna work out some kinks because every so often it just lets out a puff of steam.
All right. You wanna help me come up with something better than Lotto then? My full name's Lizzie Thompson, so yeah, I thought it fit, but getting buried in your helmet there, dude. Hello.
I'm thinking.
I know your background's absorbing you,
What?
which is really
Yeah,
funny.
I know.
You gotta let him
what,
phase into being.
what kind of build is this person? Who's Lizzie?
Lizzie is orcish, right?
super
Not
orcish.
super, like pretty decent. Let me pull her up here.
Are we talking like more big and broody, like muscle? We talking? Okay, I guess I can put this in a better way. Karlak, Lae'zel, or Shadowheart?
Karlak, 100%. Down to the voice.
Okay. Just instead of red, she's green.
I'm going to be completely honest. Yeah, Karlak was the inspiration for this character.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah.
I know how to riz. Only one I ever went after in that game.
Yeah, let me give you this. Oh, Tommen, not Thompson. I fucked up. Oh well. Boop. Yeah.
Are you just looking like for a stage name? Or
Kinda. Like I figured if I was gonna do like a go out there and be in like mech armor or whatever, I'd stick with Lotto and like that'd be because like Lizzie's like, he's how many Lizzies you see out there, right? Plus, I figure I got lucky, so hopefully I'll get even luckier on the slots.
Just lucky.
You think just lucky?
Why not?
It was like a dog's name. Come on, do you think that's better than Lotto?
Lotto said too quickly sounds like a sneeze. And Adventure City, that's how they talk a lot. So, truthfully, I would go for a longer name. Something longer is going to be easier to hear, even when said quicker. It makes them kind of slow it down. So people are going to remember your name. Because if everyone in Adventure City is talking like this, and then all of a sudden you hear, you have the Guardian. But they're always talking like this all the time. Like, you never know what's going to happen next. You never know what's going to understand. And it all blends together. And you just slow down. You hear the Dreadnought. Just keeps going.
I love that I followed every bit of that.
Good. No, I'm not as good as some of those announcers because I'm pretty sure they have like records that they try and beat each year. It's like an old little reward at the end of the year for them. So I don't know.
How do I know? I'll figure something out.
Gladiator.
I mean, that's generic.
The Boulder.
Boulder. That's like 1/4 of the elements. But like, no.
Seaside Slasher.
Where the hell did you come from?
I just said it from the last one. Although Jasmine would get there about like 30 minutes before, but that's later.
Perceptions for the night.
Maybe Headhunter.
Headhunter. That sounds pretty cool. It also sounds like I'm about to kill people, but I kind of like it.
Like, that's kind of the vibe you need to bring. Also, 16 for both.
Yeah, but I'm still not sure. And like, she's continuing to talk to you. But while she's talking, you see something next to her. Not like next to her, but like on the edge of the train next to you. And what you're seeing is a handful of figures seemingly on horseback. Or not quite horses, but you can't quite make out what exactly the creatures are this late at night. But either way, they are a little too close to the train.
I'm going to point this out to Lizzie. Do we have bandits?
What? Chink! As the hook of a grappling hook hooks the railing right next to her. Oh shit! Roll initiative.
13.
Alright, 13. She is far lower because she's more focused on her name right now. You're good to go. You first.
Can I cut the rope to the grappling hook?
You absolutely can. So
is anybody on, like, holding on to it, trying to like crawl across or something? Or
so what you see is you catch the Katink, and while she's still feet up talking to you, you instinctually get up and look over. The hook is hooked. There's a rope that's very loose at this point, and on the other side of it, there's a creature on horseback holding on. It looks vaguely humanoid shaped, holding on to the end of the rope and seemingly like, yeah, probably going to use it to do that.
Grab the rope and pull it really hard?
Yeah, you can.
What would that be? A strength check?
Considering it's still loose at this point, I will say this is a strength check at advantage.
Okay. Okay, first one was a 16.
Yeah, okay.
Second was a 12, so 16. Okay. Almost a nat 20 though.
To that end, You are able to time it well enough, if you would like, that you can pull this person off horseback, but they will be, well, they'll hit the ground, that's for sure. But if you're still holding the other end, you might keep dragging them. If you let go of it, they might get left behind. Your choice of how you want to end your turn with that. So you...
I don't do well with robbers.
You pull the person off the horse, they slam into the ground, dirt cakes up, and then you throw the hook away. That's an L from that guy.
I'm gonna stare down the rest of the people on horseback as just like a bunch of steam comes shooting out from around me almost.
Yo, dude, that's rad. Meanwhile, the people who are sort of rushing along the side of the track here are... Yeah. Are you still working with Goggles and Night?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on this.
Now that you actually have a better look at them, you can see what is being ridden. These creatures are more lupine, more wolf-like than horses, as they are charging along the edges here of the train. Not immediately able to identify them in the darkness. If you wanted to take time, you could take an action to do it, but I don't think that's on Vulcan's mind right now.
No.
Couldn't yell.
Vulcan wants to try out his new toy.
The remaining bandits are going to attempt to hook on as well, except for one who's going to attempt to take a crossbow shot at you. Oof. I'm going to assume... Well, actually, I can't assume no. The one who takes a shot... Not that. There we are. No, definitely not. It's a 13. Fires off. Might even whiz past you. Honestly...
The crab catches the arrow. The crab's actually a monk.
Yeah, crab takes a level in monk. Let's go. No.
We have the drunken bastard.
There's a couple additional attempts to grapple on. That's going to be a success. And 2 successes. Tink tink, 2 more of the grappling hooks sort of lodge onto the railing next to you. And they are going to pull themselves across. As the rope goes taut, they sort of jump off and seem to have some sort of foot protection that's actually letting them kind of like sled along with the train as they pull themselves closer. One of them's about 10 feet away, and another one is further out, so 15 feet away. There's one that seems to hook onto the car behind you. It has its own guards, but yeah. That's what you see. Lizzie is up. And she'll say, what was that about doing something stupid?
Well, just be smart about being stupid. Now show me the fire you have for the fights here and now.
Yeah, this will be fun. She's going to do a very, very stupid move, and Yeah, I don't think a rope would have the HP to take it, but
You gonna jump on the ropes?
yeah.
No.
Bye, Lizzie.
Fucking kill yourself.
We'll see.
Oh, no.
She's lucky. She'll go ahead and take a leap. Hopefully, yeah. Actually, no. She can use her full action to tie her own rope, actually tying it onto the edge here, and she leaps off towards the people, using her bonus action for an elemental surge. So as she jumps off the side, rope tied to her, or to the rope tied to the train, just holding onto it with one hand. She's leaping at the group, and she's going to elemental surge in their faces, which is a very dumb move. But she's doing it. It's going to be...
Damn.
Wow.
Is to act like, to blow up and act like I don't know nobody.
They both fail, and they both take 11 damage, which is their hit points.
Oh.
So,
So the elemental top rope. What a legend. Elemental from the top rope.
yeah, no, genuinely, that's exactly what's happening.
Is it weird that I have a boner right now?
Are you saying that in character or out of character?
Neither.
In.
Funnily enough, she does not quite hear it, because as she leaps off the side of the train, there is a thunderous boom that explodes out from her and knocks the two off of their sleds. They let go of the loose grapples, and she's still holding her own. That being said, the rope has an HP, which I believe is 5. So I think even if the rope could save, I think it would still break.
I think you should still roll for it though, just in case, you know.
Yeah, just for
It's
funsies.
what, it takes half damage anyway. It would break no matter what then.
Yeah, I know.
It's immune.
Rolling for funsies
If
is
it-
fun.
If it crit saves, I mean it just takes no damage. It rolls an at 20. Does it just like somehow stay alive?
Let's see.
I'd have also sent the crab inside when I noticed these people.
Does it listen?
No, because I can see it. I can see it cutting Lizzie's rope.
Honestly, it would. Interesting. The rope doesn't have a listed HP in here,
Oh.
so that's fun. I thought it did have one, but I guess it doesn't. Can we burst with athletics? Can escape with acrobatics. You know what? She has not spent her movement. I'm gonna say she mounts one of the wargs. So she is now off riding one of the creatures that was pursuing the train.
So a rope of silk has 2 hit points. Imagine another rope.
I think it was like 5, 1 or 5.
Hempen rope has 2 as well.
That's her turn. Vulcan, you're up. The rope that she grabbed originally is sort of blasted off the two people that she we're going after R2.
Is there anyone else over by us that's trying to get on?
Realistically, those two were the ones, or those 3 were the ones who are trying to mount yours. 1 ate shit from turn 1. She blasted the other 2. Now she's riding one of their mounts.
Do you want to get back on the train?
Considering the train is moving faster than she is, and she's like falling behind, it's like, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I'm gonna start pulling her rope back up.
I gotta see if the rope is even still there, though. With 11 damage, I
Um,
think it would have been knocked off. If you want to toss her
Could
one of your own.
I could toss her my own rope.
Or if you had something else, yeah.
I had Thorn Whip.
Oh, you know what?
Yep.
I did say the further one was 15 feet. You would be able to Thorn Whip her.
Yeah. Could I Thorn Whip with just like trying to not damage?
I think Thorn Whip is always going to do damage. But it's okay. She
Could
can
I
take it.
like roll? Could I say I roll minimum damage?
Let's keep it just the average. Whatever you roll.
Okay.
Also, I believe, is this a save from her or is this an attack roll?
It's actually an attack roll.
Gotcha.
18 to hit.
That'll hit.
I'm sorry, this might hurt.
I'm
More
totally cool with
damage.
it. How much? 4?
4.
Yeah, that's all right.
I hope you're into whips.
We're about to find out as you pull her towards you. Is it 10 feet or does it go the full distance? How far can you pull it? How far can you pull her?
Full 10 feet closer to you.
Okay, so she'd still be 5 feet from the edge. The remaining ropes might be grabbable, but if you have anything else you can do to secure her, probably help.
Could I use mending on one of the ropes to make it usable again for her as a bonus action?
I don't think you can mending as a
Not
bonus
really.
action for starters, but
No, not.
oh yeah, that's funny. She might be able to do something
Not
with
really.
that.
I really don't have anything I could do otherwise.
Oh,
No kind
no.
of bonus action that would work. It just keeps rolling dice. Oh my god.
I can just hear it.
Okay. Yeah. That your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. You pull her 10 feet towards you, and she reaches out to grab the railing, only to slip and fall, tumbling on the ground.
No.
She's eating shit at this point. She's going to take a d6 of damage as she gets rolled along the dirt because the bandits are up. There are none of the ones next to you, but there is the one trying to get onto the car behind her, or behind you all. It's going to go ahead and go attempting that. Fails to land. The guard behind pulls out a crossbow and shoots in its direction. Also a miss. Pitiful back and forth. Yeah, at the end of Lizzie's turn, she's rolled on the ground, is eating shit, looks as the train, you start to get like maybe 30 feet of distance between you already. She quickly says, shit, casts a spell, and as you're looking back at her, you see her raise the earth from the ground up into a staircase. She climbs up it and then jumps onto the train as it's moving. She is a few cars back, but she's now on the train. Yeah, that's her turn.
That was hot.
Again, she would not hear that, as she is way far back.
I
But
say muffled in my encounter.
good to know. With that, the bandits seem to subside, as they were very clearly ineffective here.
Fucking nerds.
After a couple of minutes, Lizzie comes back to her post, covered in dirt and bloodied scars, and says, "Oh, I had to explain to some old grandma in the other car that I wasn't one of the bandits, and that was really hard to do."
I know
Ow.
someone who can help patch you up in the morning.
Okay. You just take a nice rest. It's probably a good idea.
Yeah,
Ow.
I was impressive.
Yeah, no, you weren't too bad for yourself, except for the part where you dropped me.
Well, I said be smart about being stupid, and that was pretty stupid.
Yeah, it was.
Why did you jump off a moving train?
I thought it would be cool. It was pretty cool.
I mean, it was. It was. But I was stupid. You could have, like, taken two of the ropes and smacked the guys together.
Yeah, but that wouldn't have been as cool. Maybe it
No, that
would've.
would have been pretty cool. That would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Here we go.
Hold on, give me a second. Let me. And she just sort of puts her hands to her chest and just takes a deep breath in. And as she exhales, you see some of her wounds begin to knit themselves closed with, like, sort of elemental
Robot who
energy.
could do that kind of shit to people.
Huh?
Kind of. I know a robot who could do that kind of shit to people. Kind of.
She casts Arcane Vigor. That's her last second level spell slot. And she's going to roll her hit dice. That's about it.
That was cool. I'm going to call the crab back out. Senor Crabs.
Yeah, maybe you should let him have the knife.
You're kind of right, actually. I probably should have.
Actually, I don't know. Never mind. That's a terrible idea. Don't give him a knife.
He kind of has, like, built-in knives.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you would need a knife.
Sort of laugh as the rest of the train is pretty blissfully unaware that anything even transpired during that evening. It's just how it went.
Yeah.
Anything else before morning comes? The last day. I'm going to take that as a no.
I use my Tinker's magic to make a set of manacles.
For who?
I'm joking.
For the crab, I would hope.
Manacles in a blanket. I already got the whip.
They're not exactly made of metal.
No.
He repurposes fluffy slippers for it.
I got some.
You'd find some cloth somewhere.
I have spare cloth.
Guys, this is gross.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Considering I just got a
We're talking
chat
about
message
making
that said-
manacles, dude. What?
For the crab, I don't want to hurt him.
Yeah.
Golly,
Gotta
man.
put some kind of protection there.
You can have crabs and put them in manacles. That's bad for their claws.
No, not entirely.
Okay. Morning comes, Cassian, Coburn. You're able to trade out with the honestly not injured pair that were busy overnight.
It was a
More of the same
crazy
old
night.
What's that sound?
Huh?
This is a crazy night. Everything okay?
Yeah.
You
Just-
good?
Yeah. Eventful night, to say the least. How did you guys sleep?
I heard a bit of commotion.
Sorry about that. Just kind of looks
Yeah, I was
awkwardly.
woken up by this giant boom.
Ah. Sorry about that.
Won't
Oh,
happen
I mean,
again.
Yeah, that was her.
I'm assuming it was necessary.
Yeah.
Extremely.
Yep, there was no other way. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's why we're here.
Wish it could have been a little quieter, but it ended up being a fun time. But still eventful.
Yeah. I'd do it again.
Vulcan is like purposely making these jokes, by the way he is.
I'm not sure she's doing it intentionally, but she's definitely doing it.
I don't think so.
And that all happened out here.
Hmm?
Yes. Yes.
Where I'm supposed to sit and watch guard for the next 8 hours.
Oh yeah.
Just like we did. Yeah.
I'd just be careful about this side if I were you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we got anything over there though.
Well,
Okay.
Well,
where
no,
it kinda-
you know, there were the
Sorry,
hooks
started
on the railing right here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but they should be fine. I fixed up the railing.
well, it sounds like I've earned some rest. I will ask no further questions, and I be safe.
yeah, I need a good night's rest or a good morning's rest, whatever.
While walking past
Uh,
Colbert and Cassian, I'm gonna put my hand on Cassian's shoulder and cast message. And as I'm walking away, just whisper what happened the night before and say, just don't tell anyone. Oh. That's not where I thought that was going.
I know.
All right. Night, Mech Man.
Little bird.
She makes her way. She just sort of stretches.
Bird
Oh, go on.
privately. No, he said to Vulcan like a word, but can I have a word with you privately?
Sure. She disappears into her room.
Yes, you how do I say this? You know that story she said?
What with the ship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like 99% sure that was my fault.
Oh my god.
I don't know how to handle that right now.
How you can't have any nice things anymore.
Because you know that thing that happened?
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
I don't want to talk about it much, but
Yeah, I don't know if I want to ask any questions.
I don't think I should tell her.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't either. I would just
Yeah.
stay away
I
from
just
that
want-
topic out there.
Yeah, I just He's gonna look around and make sure no one's around.
Just Coburn.
You hear it.
They said this privately, so assumed it wasn't here.
Fair enough.
Just wanted to let you know.
Good to know. Good.
I don't feel like I had to tell somebody.
I don't even know how to handle that. Jesus.
Yeah, that could be either.
By the gods. By the fucking gods.
So if there's some, like you said, the limiter Mark 1, there's something I can do to make that better.
Yeah, I mean, that would be the only thing I could think of.
It's like the least I can do.
You have the Mark II already, and I'm having some ideas to upgrade it. But that's for a little bit later down the future. I need to find some materials first.
That same unexplainable recent magic outburst. She's not the only one that happened to. I don't think.
So outside of Yuchi, you think there's more?
I didn't until now. But I've felt
Guess we gotta
myself
all.
become. I have found myself being a lot more. How do I say this? Powerfully unstable as of late.
I'm still stuck on the part of where you. Anyway, I need some time to process that.
Yeah, that's why I waited like a day and then.
Yeah, got found out, brother. Oh God, that was a lot. Wow. How did you manage to make all that power?
Uh,
Can we like
I kind of just distracted myself with my thoughts and was really fixated on socks. Kind of needed something to obsess over.
would harness that for a mech suit?
I understand the desire for that. Last time we tried to harness something like that, it didn't go so well.
Okay, we'll do it in like
But-
an area. We'll do it in like a space where like nobody's there, so we don't like hurt anyone. But like, what if we harness that into like a mech suit? Dude, that'd be like an all-time champion.
I'd have to think about that.
We can call its like main attack the second sun.
Well, it is a cool name. And, sons.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know.
I'd have to think about that before I commit to manipulating elemental energy again.
The nuclear fusion.
I'm more worried about
call
if the nuclear fusion goes wrong.
The second sun.
Yeah, that's bad.
But what if we drop the second sun on that? Forget about the sky.
I feel like something similar may have already happened.
What if we like find a way to harness that into a controlled way that we can use?
I know you want that. I know the power is very alluring.
Yeah, otherwise I have no idea how to wrap my head around what you just told me. So I'm doing my best here.
Yeah, fair enough.
be a very clean way of energy, though. We can like eliminate pollution if we do it that way.
I don't think Sternberg has seen the sky in a while, but I don't know if that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, just wanted to let you know. Yeah.
My God. Well, we will eventually talk more about this,
Yeah.
but not right now.
You should get some rest. I've
Yeah.
8 hours of watch to kill, so
Good luck.
Day 4
there.
begins. Coburn, Cassian, perception checks, please.
that sucks.
That's a 10. Oh, wait. No, that's a 10.
Okay.
Give me 1 sec. Lost my character sheet.
Yeah. Honestly, as far as eventful things, your most chaotic encounter seems to have come and gone. You notice more ships. Not a lot beyond that. You're sort of oblivious to everything going on. Cassian, you missed the initial part of this for your conversation with your brother. Coburn, you're looking out at the sea and noticing the water get darker, but more people present.
Okay.
More ships, I should say. They all seem to be sailing to the same place you're going, which is now in view. Far, far off, but visible. Stemburg, the metropolis that it is. Large cloud in the sky marks your change and shift as you can't quite see the sun. Director and Brittlethorn take next watch.
Let's do it.
Perception individually or?
Director's still really wrapped up in trying to figure this out and make this work.
Okay.
Like, this is at the forefront of his mind right now, trying to reverse engineer this and kind of make a medically viable replacement, something that can be a reality in this situation. So he's fairly wrapped up in this, but he will definitely assist her with the perception for sure.
Your assistance was in that one, but that's to be expected. Her role was better.
Fair.
Had a software update.
As she's that's actually hilarious. As she's looking around, again, expressions on this face are hard to tell, but when she does occasionally speak, her words are laced with disgust at what's around. The choking out the sun as you're moving closer and closer to Stemburg. You're not quite sure when it happened exactly, but the water that you're traveling by at this point is black. No longer gray, but it is murky and impossible to see through. you're focused on getting this in order, but it's a little hard without any clear sun. As she sort of looks up, she's almost mournful at the natural beauty that's locked away. You see she occasionally stretches her arms out to try to get some of that light, but on this particular day, exceptionally hard to do. If you want to continue developing things, I can ask you to make another check on it.
I would very much like to.
Medical tools.
Yes. Can I may not can, but are you allowed to cast guidance on yourself?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself. I didn't realize I could, so.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. I may not have needed it, but I'm gonna cast it anyway. So 3. 26.
Holy shit. So
Yeah,
you
I got really lucky with that one.
you are able to, rather than retrofitting one of the existing leaves into another state, you're able to remove one of the sort of cosmetic filler leaves and take one of her own, stick it into the mechanism, sort of like a transplant in a sense, and try to weave it in with the organic mechanisms. Does it do what it's intended to? Honestly, you can't even tell because the sun isn't particularly shining.
Yep.
But it's potentially a way to go about it. Sort of blending that organic side with the tech rather than trying to fully rely on the tech to sustain itself. You sort of hold it out and wait for any reaction, any sign of an input, and you might get an occasional flicker from a sunbeam that peeks through. But at least around this main city, it's hard for you to really be able to tell. But yeah, if anything, it would be an electrical impulse more than a line of nutrients. That's what you got.
At least it's something to build off of and work with, so.
Indeed. Of the many routes, you are exploring multiple. By the time your shift ends, you are able to trade off with Vulcan and Lotto one last time. Stemburg rapidly approaching. Vulcan, Lotto, you are not going to have a full shift. So this technically wouldn't cover everything, but no one's told you any different, so might as well just stick to it. At least that's what Lizzie's saying.
Yeah.
So, as you make your way out to the rail, now at the edge here of the main city itself. Any last things you want to do on your shift, your final shift?
Nothing really particular for Vulcan to do.
Okay.
It's kind of just on the outlook, just chat with Lizzie.
Perception for both of you.
Ooh, 23. Let's see.
You see. Honestly, the city, its lights shining up into the clouds above, the pillars and pillars of steam and smoke and soot that rise upwards, choking out the skylight. This is a fantastic place to go if you want to watch mech fights, and honestly, you can almost hear the thunderous sounds of the announcers in the Coliseum all the way out here as you're approaching. But all the same, as you get closer and closer, Lizzie will go ahead and say, well, it's been an eventful ride.
Are we're all getting off at the city, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should go get a drink after this. A little celebratory surviving the other night.
Oh. Just the two of us, or your whole group?
It can just be the two of us.
Only if I can talk your ear off about mech suits and shit. Sound good?
That sounds perfect.
Deal. So you've been through Stemburg before, yeah?
I don't know, have I? My character?
Yes.
Probably.
You went through it on your way over.
2 days ago.
Frankly, I would imagine that if anything, Vulcan would have spent a ton of time there because it's like the place to go for mech
Probably a
fights.
family here too.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably a family
Yeah.
here.
I know my way around to an extent. Nothing too crazy.
All right.
I won't get us lost. And if we, I heard the inspection was Carlac, and I jumped on it.
I mean, yeah.
If we get lost, I could make us unlost. Hopefully. Kind of.
If I can be honest, I sort of am gonna be a little lost. Sailor. But
Yeah. Well, put it this way. Coming from the city boy, getting lost in the cities is part of the charm.
I mean,
Think of it as an exploration.
don't get me
I also
wrong.
don't think we'll have an issue with any crime between the two of us.
Like, is she doing crime, or like would make it like mugged or something? What are you?
If somebody tries to mug us,
Oh, okay, good clarification. Yeah.
I mean, we could do crime,
But
you don't seem like that kind of person.
I don't know. I mean, probably not. Depends on the crime.
I mean, depending on where you are, mech fights a crime, or used to be.
Where? I never heard of that.
I just got told one point with my dad to be careful with my mech if I'm building one because it could be illegal in some places.
Yeah, you know, everything's illegal somewhere. I want to break a stupid law. I think that sounds fun.
Or there's somewhere it's legal to sleep on top of your food container outside overnight. Very stupid law.
Maybe that's the one. Where do you go to look up laws anyway?
The librarian. Get it.
That was awful. I love it. All right. But no, really, tell me this. I've been city to city. I know Venture City, Stemburg, Coastal City. Shit, I've been to Alcazun. I know my way around the Gulf. What I don't really know is land travel. Like, I go by ships. So how do I get from Stemburg to Venture City without getting mugged, like he said? Or
I don't think you'll have an issue getting mugged.
yeah, no, I can handle myself.
Usually it's the smaller statured people who have to worry.
Huh.
Not in a mech suit.
Oh?
How? Well, no, like the smaller people who aren't in mech suits.
Oh.
Typically, people inside the mech suits are usually smaller statured.
Well, you had me there
How
for a
tall is
second.
Lizzie, right? How tall is Lizzie for a second?
Let's see. I built this out for a reason. Let's go.
Because technically, the Guardian is just like my normal size. It's just like it's just a basic set of armor, basic. For the most part. No, it'd still be taller though.
She's 5'5".
Oh, okay, cool.
The roles have spoken.
Cool. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know. I got a problem. It's usually the scrawny or shorter ones that have an issue. The ones who look like they will be easy pickings in the fight.
Fair enough.
And from if you want to get from here to Venture City,
Yeah.
you gotta take the monorail. Great system, by the way.
Is it like the train here, but like one rail or
Yes.
what? Oh. All right.
Yes.
Whatever you say.
Just mastercraft. The monorails are.
Really talking up this rail.
Just the whole concept of it all. The
Yeah.
monorail in a whole, to all the pieces of it. How it works, to the single rail itself, to the setup of the stations, to the actual transportation. It's great. Highly recommend.
All right. I'll take your word for it. Monorail.
Monorail.
All right. What are y'all going? Maybe I'll stick with you if that's cool.
Works for me.
Used to being with a crew, so man, I don't mind hoofing it on my own. But,
And we're not on our way to. I don't think we're heading to Venture City. I think we're heading straight to.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Shambhala?
Yeah.
Out of character, I know where we're going. In character, he wouldn't quite remember the name specifically, like
Okay, alright.
perfectly. So he would have to think.
Oh, never heard of it. Is it inland?
I don't know where it is.
All right.
Out of character. Isn't it like a technically another shard?
Yeah, it's another shard.
Okay. Yeah. In character, he would be confused by it and not really know. I guess he would know what that means. I guess. Would he?
I assume Cassie one time tried to explain it to him, at least.
He would kind of understand, but not
like-
enough to explain to other people.
Like with
You
a white,
understand the
like with a
concept?
chalkboard.
Yeah, it's totally
No,
academic talk.
he would understand the concepts, but not enough to explain it to other people. Where if they had a question, he wouldn't be able to answer it. So he'd be like, "Oh, it's in a different shard," and he'd be like, "What does that mean?" It's like another whole place outside of here. That's about all I know.
Look, buddy,
It's
if
like
you
you're
don't
just
want to
kinda-
hang, you can just say it.
I'm being honest.
All right.
The other guy, the other robot, the Shark it knows more. I think
Oh, the one on day
mine-
shift?
in the evening,
Huh.
in the afternoon, I should say. Yeah, they know more than I do. The rest of my companions do. I don't.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Funny enough, I came along to watch over my brother, and so far, I have gained a crap.
Well, that's better than nothing. All right. Sort of looking at the city which you now enter into, the buildings all around, lights shining out of multi-story constructions. You see people, wandering the streets as you do. The rail itself is gated off, but you see a couple teenagers scamper out as they were on the rails when they shouldn't have been. All of that. You're making your way to the station, and eventually, during your shift, arrive. None of you are charged your fees, as you all did the full shifts. So, all is good on that front. And you're all able to make your way off the train. Although, since it is nighttime, morning shift, or someone might be slightly out of sync. Maybe director might be out of sync, but you don't really sleep all that much, so you're fine.
Yeah, I don't sleep much anyway, so that won't take much.
All right. The monorail from here to Venture City is a pretty similar distance, but it's about a day's ride. However, you are in a main city now, and if you're looking for faction hubs or the like, you're likely to find one here. So,
I have lost Cassie into the void.
Hmm?
I don't know Cassie ended up using the void.
oh, that happens. Let me
Uh,
fix that.
I
you
don't
go.
think anything. Oh,
I've returned the Cassian.
Oh, out of character question.
Yeah, what's
Where can I look at like the list of simple weapons? What book is that?
So that's going to be in the player's handbook. There are some custom simple weapons that you can find in Adventurer's Guide to Enril. Yeah, and multiple weapons, I suppose, beyond that. But yeah.
Okay.
As for everybody else here,
I would like to do 2 things in the city before we move on.
okay.
One of them is stop at a bank basically and make some change.
Sure. Platinum Bond Bank or just a generic one?
Probably a platinum bond bank.
Perfect. You are absolutely able to do so there. You're welcome back. If you want to hand wave it, we can do that. But if you want a proper introduction to the Platinum Bond, we can do that as well.
So why not do a proper introduction?
Very well.
I will say another thing I want to do is stop at some kind of weapon shop and get a better weapon than just a dagger.
Very common. Very possible. Anyone else have anything they wish to do in the city?
Before that, I wanted to state that during downtime, half of it was spent to try to become proficient in a mace.
Sure.
Just wanted to put that on record, I suppose.
So, for all of you who worked during the days here, go ahead and put down your hours that you have spent. I would say 8 hours at least per day. Sorry, 8 hours period per day for each of the days you spent. You had 4 days of travel here. If you're training a proficiency, there is a hour threshold that I'll give you the proficiency at. I'll even give you half proficiency if you're halfway there. But yeah.
How can we tell how many hours is it?
Off the top of my head, I do not recall, but I can check my documents and give you that answer at a later point. It certainly, you wouldn't be there yet, though.
Question.
Yeah.
Well, what would you say for like training for like to use a halberd or something?
Yeah, that's a weapon. Or
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a martial melee weapon.
Yeah, and you don't
So
have
you
access to
get
martial
this.
weapons usually.
No.
Then yeah, you can absolutely train with it. It's
40.
easier with if you look in the faction training area, actually, specifically if you're looking in the Platinum Bond already, that'll be.
It doesn't say anything about weapons. It's any gambling set, language, cartograph supplies, history, insight, jeweler's tools, painter supplies, persuasion, or religion.
Okay. Then I guess
4 days, right?
yeah, you've spent 4 days. You can count them as 4 downtime days, and / or 8 hours per day.
Well, you slept. I studied the art of the blade.
Can I argue I get more additional hours? I only need half the sleep.
What was it?
I only need half the sleep, right? Can I argue those hours?
Yeah, you can use those hours if you want.
So every single hour, other than watch, he was studying the blade.
Actually, no, I'm studying playing cards.
Playing cards.
I mean, honestly, yeah, if you just want to screw around and do playing cards, yeah.
I'm good at dice set, not playing cards.
So that would double my. No, it wouldn't double my time.
It would add another half.
It'd add another half.
How many total hours do I need training to get the proficiency?
We don't know.
Again, yeah, I don't know off the top of my head. I can take a while to give you an answer, but
I didn't know if he knew anything for like the weapons, if it was different.
But LC, you should know
Like
this
Albert.
answer. You spent so many hours studying this book.
got it. Yeah, well, I wrote the book, right?
Proficient. Proficient.
So after 30 days, 30 days of 8 hours a day. So that comes out to.
Okay, so it's the same training level as with the platinum bond and stuff. Okay.
That'd be 240. Although, sorry, wait, no, that's faction training, which is using people who are more proficient. So it might take more than that.
Guys, he spent 48 hours
Hold on.
messing with playing cards.
Hey, you'll get good with them. But to that end, those of you who are at least rank 2, which is everybody in the Breach Seekers, they have training with any weapon. So you can, pick a weapon there. Also, Coburn, did you say you were training with a mace?
Yes.
Okay. You should already have proficiency with a mace because it's a simple weapon. But if you wanted to train with a martial weapon, then you could get proficiency with that.
I will speak with the marshal and figure out what he uses.
Sounds good.
But yeah, I'll reissue that to another weapon once I figure out what I want to pick.
Okay. All right. While you're all looking into that, we can talk Platinum Bond a little bit, but I also need to know where the party intends to go next. Are you going to take the monorail all the way back to Venture City, or do you want to try to find a Nexus outpost somewhere here in Stemburg?
Do we know of any? Like, do we know of any nearby, or
Brittlethorn does not know. Yeah, it's possible that there is one, maybe even probable, because Stemburg is such a big city. But you do know for certain there's one in Venture City because that's where you came out of. So if you want to take a while to explore Stemburg and try to find a one of those, then yeah, you can do that.
Could ask around, but what, the monorail takes a day?
Honestly, I think calculating it, it's about 12 hours realistically, but yeah.
12 hours? Yeah, it'd be.
It's probably about a day of travel. We'll hand wave just because I don't know if I have that calculation correct.
It's fun.
I think we should just take the monorail. We know where it is. Time's a little bit of the essence. And we took the slow way to get here. So
let's see how far what's the distance between the two cities? So you can give me a rough estimate.
The rough estimate I could give you is roughly, again, for monorail distance, about the distance from Waterdeep to Baldur's Gate by the Tradeway. If I were to give you a Forgotten Realms reference, I do believe I actually have the calculation up.
That's about, we'll say an even, because that's like what, around 500 miles.
If you're following the Tradeway,
I would walk that.
Following the Tradeway, that might.
Because yeah, it's not.
So what? I'll make it a little bit longer.
It's 11-hour transit between Venture City and Stemburg, with the monorail averaging about 60 miles per hour.
Okay, so here's the thing: is the distance between those two cities open plains, more or less?
It's a yes and no situation. It's
because it would drop to about 60 miles per hour in residential like towns and cities, but between there it could reach up to like much faster.
So I know,
like there are some monorails that can reach like almost 300 miles.
Oh, for sure. But the difference largely is between what's capable in the in-universe setting with technology and magic evolving alongside each other as to what the fastest can be at this point.
I would have understood that the monorail we built was going to be more like, rather than wheels on rail, like a hovering, which is the exact style as like a magnet levitation that can style monorails that can go 300 miles an hour. So if it's more open plains, it is going a lot faster, and it could make it there a lot quicker. So
Yeah.
that would be the defending factor, is how many stops are in between.
11
Or
to
is it
12
a straight
hours.
shot?
It's about
Okay.
11 to 12 hours. It's not a straight shot, but because it is elevated off the ground, that's kind of the main kicker of why you managed to get such a prominent line between here and Stemburg and basically put the old train line out of business, is because you are actually able to cut part of the channel by going over it, as opposed to having to build a larger bridge that can take the train and all of that.
Right over it.
Yeah. So
It-
you do
I mean,
definitely save a lot of time with it.
So we'll say 12 hours. The
12 hours.
monorail takes about 12 hours, I think, to get to Venture City. We could take that. We know where it is. If we leave, do what we have to do some things here, then go. I have about 2 things I want to do before anything. I'm gonna say for now, I'll see instead of I'm going to specifically try and buy, how much are the halberds? How much is a halberd? I'm gonna buy a halberd over a spear and just hold on to it for now.
Yeah, you get one, you can get both. They would, there'd be shops selling whatever you'd need in these towns. Yeah.
Or spear, sorry.
Um,
Um,
well.
Okay.
Is anyone joining Vulcan as he goes to the Platinum Bond Bank to exchange some
I
coin?
probably would, because I would also want currency exchange.
Director would probably stay with Brittlethorn, but Director would agree that the safest bet is probably just going to be going on and getting down to Venture City, since we know for
Yeah.
sure there's one there.
Coburn would certainly agree.
Very well. All right. As you make your way through the city, there is a low sort of fog, in air quotes, that permeates the space. It's more steam and suffocating. Just a thickness in the air. Along the way to the Platinum Bond Bank, which you certainly would have visited at some point in the past, Vulcan, Cassian would recognize a library bearing a familiar logo, that of the Union of Mages.
Yep.
Organization.
Take a look at it. And then they'll just kind of look away, keep moving. Just not sure how popular I am with them right now.
The two of you keep heading out. Director Brittlethorn are probably going to the monorail unless there's anything else you want to pick up. She's sort of just not liking this city environment. Coburn, where do you fall?
We're probably going straight there.
Perfect.
Yeah, Coburn is not going to stray too far. He is still the mindset that time is over the evidence in a plague, so he probably wouldn't explore too much.
So are you going with the brothers there, or are you going with...
He'll go with the director and Brittlethorn.
Perfect.
Vulcan's not going to take long at all. He's literally going in to exchange, I could say exactly right now, the money he's exchanging out. He's changing out 29 gold after buying this spear. Spear? Yeah.
Yeah.
Spear and halberd to 100 copper and then 280 silver.
Gotcha. So as you
That's pretty similar.
head into this place and sort of look around the unfamiliar environment, you see very elegant halls. It's extravagant and wealthy, like marble, gold, bits of, honestly, famous artworks that you might even recognize hung in some of these places. This is a primary residence of the guild hall here in Castemia. And as such, you are very much enthralled by the sights. To those of you who have, been around, because of course you have, it's not uncommon to see extravagant displays like this for casinos and places that, hotels, places you spend a lot of money. But this one strikes less as a show of opulence and more as a statement of security for your wealth. The guild hall is full of these adventurers like yourselves, but a bit more experienced, less experienced, a mix in between. You see a rowdy group of Dragonborn over at a table playing cards with one another, sort of laughing at their friend's expense as he gets a terrible hand. But they're chatting it up. There's a couple tieflings who are sitting in the corner sipping some drink or another and seemingly talking about some art philosophy. But as you look around the guild hall, you eventually come to the staple point in any Platinum Bond bank, and that is the actual bank part of it. There are heavily fortified teller windows where you're able to go up and perform exchanges.
I'm also going to put in some money into my account.
Sounds good. The golden scaled dragonborn man you approach sort of rubs the long sort of whiskers he's got here and looks among the two of you and says, and is this a party deposit or an individual one?
I'm gonna put down a little bag of 50 gold coins and my silver insignia coin and go, it's a personal one. I need this deposited into my account, and then I'm gonna put down another bag of 29 gold, and I need this split up into 100 silver or 100 copper and the rest in silver, please.
He claws the coin to him, takes a look, flips down a bit of a magnifying glass over his eye, and is looking intently at the account number. Turns over, punches something onto a mechanical clacking keypad, and looks back to you. Says, and your name?
Vulcan Caldric.
Good. Turns it around, slides it back to you, and goes ahead and takes the coins. exchanges what you are able to have here and says, and you, sir, are you together or separate here?
Together. I'm just making a simple exchange as well, and he puts down. I already did the math, so I forget the exact number I did, but it was about 10 gold.
Right.
It might have been. Actually, no, it might have been. Yeah, it's about 15 gold pieces, just in lower denominations, please.
Perfect. He'll break them up for you however you so desire. Could be.
End up with,
Yes.
168 gold, 49 silver, and 240 copper.
Perfect.
Can I get an Electrum?
Okay, so Electrum can and
joking.
should exist, but I never really incorporated in the games. Would you guys like me to actually use more unconventional denominations of coin? Because I'm willing to
Yeah,
if you
please.
guys want to. It's just harder to
In
calculate.
weirder
think it's
places,
absolute-
yes.
What?
I don't really know what it is. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like 2 silver pieces, right?
No, it's 5.
Yeah.
So it's the midway point between silver and gold.
I was making a joke. You don't have to if you don't want to, Elsie. I was just making a joke.
No, like it's okay. I just thus far have not really used it a lot. But I don't mind doing so if you guys would be interested in differing denominations beyond
You
just
could
the.
use it for like one society who refuses to conform to the common standard.
Yeah.
I mean, honest, yeah. Okay.
Like England, and they won't use the euro.
Yep, it's good. Cool.
It is.
I mean, yeah, actually, no. Electrum is a thing as it's listed in their ranking system. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want some, you can get it. This is the place.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
All right. Then. Yeah. We're nearly wrapped here, but to those of you who are still hoping to do something today, tell me what now. Otherwise, we'll start to close out.
I personally don't have anything.
Okay.
Well, I would buy a rope because I don't have any.
Perfect. You're able to get that. Any shopping you want to do in the city, you can do.
I could have just made you rope.
Oh, then I'm not gonna buy a rope.
It's gonna give you rope. I could just like make it when I need it.
Well, that works
Two
great.
people in your party who can do that.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't have to give anything.
As the two of you brothers are leaving the Platinum Bond, you cannot help but notice a sort of radiant gentleman staring down a quest board. He's, blonde-haired dude just sort of scratching the back of his head as he's looking at the Platinum Bond quest board, which you can see is full of varying quests, which would gain you extra renown within the faction, as well as a payday.
Take a look to see if there's anything in Venture City. That'll be quick and easy.
Take a quick look, write down some notes.
Actually, yes. You would find a couple, not necessarily in Venture City. Everything here is mostly around Stemburg. You've got some, track down these debtors. These people have been, gambling and have not paid their funds back. track him down, bring him here, and we'll make sure that we get our accounts settled. That's the common thread through a lot of things, but there are other more like generic heroic quests.
We don't really have the time to pick any of these up right now. Maybe
not, but
when we get back.
we'll take a note of them, see if there's anything that the group has to do. But
Yeah.
There is one quest within the Withered Woods that you see. And it's basically that there's a sort of there is a figure that keeps assaulting the train that goes through. And for it's included in the text that the train itself is slowing operations until this particular figure is taken care of.
This happened to be riding wolf-like creatures.
Actually, seems like it, yeah, in the description. Vaguely, but yes.
Did we accidentally take care of these before anything happened? Before we knew?
You did not pass through the Withered Woods yet.
Okay.
That is the space between Stemburg and Venture City.
so let's take a note for that for now. If we come across them, we'll come back and
If
get
we
a
come
payday.
across, I'm down.
I'm gonna copy that over onto a piece, all the information we need onto like some paper.
Sounds good. All right. Then, in that case, your next trek will be through the Withered Woods on the monorail from Stemburg to Venture City. Monorail, not the train, keep in mind. So,
If we see anything.
yeah, well, it would basically be bring in, the responsible individual, dead or alive. And you'll receive a reward. If you'd like, I can give you the details about that. Yeah. Yeah, at the very least, it's the renown, and there's a gold piece tidbit as well. As for next time, you're taking the monorail. So, as we close out, I'm going to shift us over to Tailspire. Oh no. There's the chaos we can expect.
1970.
I will bring us over to... Nope, not there. Here.
Where are we?
I didn't move.
You are boarding...
Yeah,
Yeah, I have to manually move you. You're boarding the monorail in Stemburg. It will probably be leaving in the morning. So you kind of have to find a place to stay overnight in Stemburg. Easy enough to find an inn or a hotel or something where you can just have a night's stay. They're probably going to overcharge you unless you go for like a really crummy place. So let's call it 2 gold pieces a night per person.
Buddies, you guys ever use that monorail?
Who? The hotel people?
You know
who I am.
I don't get paid enough for this.
Built that monorail.
Good for you, buddy.
2 gold pieces.
Then you should have plenty of money to give me the 2 gold pieces for the night's stay. Cough it up, bud.
Unfortunately, taxes are crazy, and I only have a gold piece.
Then I guess you're not staying here tonight.
Look, this man.
Really?
Kobe's just gonna flip in 2 gold pieces and go to a room.
Take care.
The upgrade's so cheap.
Sort of slides you a key.
Do you know what my 2 gold pieces is?
I'm tired.
Right after I finished exchanging a bunch of money into the bank.
You can sleep on my floor if you want.
No, I'll get my own goddamn room. I ain't sleeping with you.
No.
Put 2 gold pieces down.
All right. He slides the key. Have a nice night. After the 2 gold piece investment from everybody,
There's 2 gold piece per room?
Per
or
person.
Per person.
I'm
I'm gonna remove
Yeah,
another
per
2.
It's honestly a pretty. Oh wait, what?
I was curious about
Yeah,
that.
let's see.
If I am I getting my own room? Probably.
You know what? If that's where I think you're going with it, if this is for Lizzie here, her response. Oh, for the crab, of course. Never mind then. I guess I won't follow that plot thread.
The crab.
Guess I won't continue this storyline.
The crab is snuck in.
Sure. The medium-sized crab.
He's,
Sorry, no
he's my-
pets allowed in the establishment.
He's my emotional support crab. You kind of have to.
And I've shrunk the
Fuck
crab
you and your legality.
every day.
The crab
I know my
stays.
laws. Crab stand. Of course, crab stand.
I know my rights.
I know my rights.
But no, if you're sliding the 2 for the crab, fair and valid. If the 2 were for Lizzie, she would say, how about you buy me that drink first?
On it.
Fair enough. Let's see. Yeah, Lizzie probably has enough to cover her own room. She doesn't have a lot, but she has enough for that.
Gonna win it big.
After the night's rest, my question to you becomes this. This is where we'll pick up next session. As the monorail travels through the withered woods. My question is, which monorail car do you end up in?
Anyone else? I think we lost you for a second. I don't know if we lost it for a second.
Uh-oh.
Can you repeat whatever you said?
Test 1, 2?
Yeah, you're good. You're good. It might have been our internet.
The question is, which monorail car do you end up in? I will put some miniatures down for your characters. Because they...
Oh, Jesus.
Whoops.
Vulcan specifically would probably be more towards the front.
Yeah, that's where I would say director would go as well.
So the front 2 cars here are first class cars. They cost extra money, but... Or sorry, not those 2. It's these 2. Are first class. They cost extra money. You may be able to pull the owner's discount and secure yourselves a spot there if you want. But
I'm 100% pulling the owner discount.
okay.
I guess you're trying to say it.
Yeah, that's fine. So if you want to go ahead, and put yourselves in a car, I will open these side doors for you to board.
And
I assume
a
the
sign
party
up
is
for it.
getting in together, so
I'd assume so.
I assume so.
I don't see
Ooh.
there's
I mean,
a
if we're
split.
getting the same
Yeah, Director,
If we're
you're
getting the same discount, then yeah.
Director,
We
you're
heard
looking
the
in the coach
offer.
right now.
So
If we're
unfortunately,
not
there's
getting
no
the same
cover.
discount, then that's not happening. But if we're
Could
getting the
I
same discount,
roll?
yeah.
I
Like a
will.
negotiation if they were
Yeah.
arbitrage,
Yeah, persuasion will do.
and then there might be some people
In
that could
terms
help
of
with that roll.
Coburn, we have no Coburn.
There is no Coburn. That's on me. I didn't make him
There's
unique.
also there's also no meat either.
He's married,
There
not
should be a
single.
U on the front there. There is. I'm gonna grab
You're
him.
on the
Anybody?
front.
Does anybody want to assist or add anything to this roll?
I could assist
I
somehow.
could give you some guidance.
Is there any? Can I assist in any way? Like use the help action?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Remember, you have inspiration from taking a
Since you're
long
the
rest.
two brothers, I would hope so.
You do also have inspiration from a long rest, true.
That's true. Okay.
Typically, you have to be proficient to provide the help action, but in this case, just because
What? What's the roll again?
persuasion. But in this
I
case,
am
because
proficient
it's
with
you,
persuasion.
either way,
I
I'll
am
say it's
proficient with
advantage.
it.
Perfect.
Using my inspiration, which didn't help, is going to be 14 plus 5,
Okay.
and then plus the guidance roll. It's another plus 4.
Yeah. The monorail.
I help by putting a sticker of our logo of our crest on the director's chest.
That'll be a 23 overall.
Yeah. The person who you talk with about this says, yeah, all right.
This is my crew of problematic bachelors.
We'll upgrade you to like to open a thing. I don't know what thing you're opening, but I'm afraid. What did I allow?
Don't be afraid, be aware.
Yeah.
I still can't move myself. But
You should be able to move yourself. You have control of
I'm
the
not
character.
assigned. I think I'm assigned.
I don't have a Coburn, but I do have a U. Yeah, there you go.
No, I can't. Okay. What? Okay, that doesn't
All right.
work randomly.
Before we have you guys explore too much, let me go ahead and decline all of these. We are ending our session here. I was just trying to figure out which monorail car you're in. But as the doors shut behind you, Lizzie will be here with you as well as Brittlethorn. But yes, you are granted permission into these areas since no one's buying first class for this. They're just trying to take the ride. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seats. Yeah, are more than enough or actually it's 8 seats. It's more than enough for the lot of you. So next time we will return here on the monorail with Coburn and the other 2 NPCs going with you to Venture City.
Cool.
Till next time.
We get in the monorail in the cart, taking off the sticker. Sorry, man. Haven't,
Oh,
looked the part.
Close now. Whoops, that's on me. Blocked everyone out there. The cat pounding on my door is not going to let up until I open it, so... Come on, hurry up. Get in here. Shame upon you. You do not knock and you get to stay there. Move. Alright.
I am the one who knocks.
Well, we got some Lego pieces that I gotta put on to the display over here. But that's our session. Thanks for going a little late. I hope you had fun during the train ride. Some good roleplay happened there. All of that. So
Great play.
yeah, I loved it.
I love
fun.
playing with the homies.
I'm going to go ahead and end the recording here. And we're going to stick on stream for a little while. Maybe do some stars and wishes. But till then, bye everybody.